Are you in funding or in credit repair and you need to be able to run ads, but your ads, you just don't know what's going on? Well, check this out, because this video I'm showing our exact lead quality management system on Notion to ensure that we're always bringing the highest quality leads to our funding and credit repair business, people with actual dinero to spend, people that are motivated to want to work with you. And the way that we do this is by using UTM tracking and making sure that we completely pinpoint which ad goes to which lead. The more that we're able to understand our data, the more that we're able to predictably hit more six-figure a month marks. So guys, let's go straight to the video, because I'm gonna show exactly how we fill out our daily check-ins, our KPIs, and our lead quality management system. Let's go straight to the video. What's up, credit repair and funding business owners? Today I'm gonna be showing you how we use our daily KPI tracking. We always tell people that, hey, we don't know your numbers. It's like almost like we're shooting in the dark. I don't know what ads performing. I don't know what budget to allocate. And really, I'm only just optimizing for the lowest result possible. And that doesn't necessarily always mean more paying clients for you. So what we've done is taken the liberty of adding something called a UTM tracking onto each one of your ads. We already have this all set. Just like over here, you already have your media buying checklist stuff over here already set on your Notion board. What this UTM tracking really allows you to do is allow to pinpoint what lead came from what ad. So long story short, what we're really going to need from you guys is every day over here. I already have this set to kind of create a template every single day over here. And this is going to create a new template every day at 8 a.m. All I got to do is we need to know a couple pieces of information, right? So on the daily, how many sales calls, who showed up to your call. We already have the information on the Facebook ads and how many sales calls you have. We really just need to show up and see how many people actually showed up. This way we can kind of get the show percentage. So who showed up to the sales call? Let's say it's Sam, Ron, Jack. Even though you had a couple more calls, it's okay. Let's say you had 5 calls with 3 of them show up. Just write the people that actually show up. Who did you have a good convo with? Let's say that Sam sold and you had an excellent convo with him. Regardless if he didn't have an excellent conversation with him, he had a good credit history for funding, or maybe he just had the budget and you were able to vibe with him really well. And it could have turned into a really good call. Overall, you just want more Sams in your business. So who did you have a good call with? Sam. And then who closed? Let's say Sam closed, I don't know, 10K. Ron closed. Keep it simple, all right, guys. Jack, let's say Jack can close, whatever. This will get us the actual conversion, the cost per conversion, and the conversion rate. Now, what objections did you receive? So let's say you had these 3 calls. Jack over here didn't buy because his credit history, and not enough money to invest to fix it, whatever. And we write over here, Jack. Or if you want to just keep things simple, put over here, boom. Whatever's easiest for you guys, just make it so it's simple for us, for our VAs, to then go into here and out and make sure everything's set up properly. But honestly, this is the most important part of it. If you want to add any notes over here, put some notes. But we want to understand the common objections that you're receiving, because what we do is we take these objections and then we better tailor out your hammer strategy, the content that are rotating out to people, so we can overcome those objections prior to the call, or just in the straight up, the actual ad copy that we're using, we're tailor that out so it handles the objections prior to the actual call. Yeah, there you guys. 4 pieces of information is vital for your business, but we do need it. Now, what this is going to allow us to do is over here, this is just an example over here. This is going to be able to get us the ad, each ad that we have, for example, graphic, ad, renter to homeowner. Let's say we put up an ad just like this. We're going to be daily tracking as long as the ad is good, because usually you can milk out a good performing ad for a very, very long time. So of course, if something's making you money, we want to milk it as long as possible. And then when it starts plateauing, going down, obviously we're going to cut it and think about other options of either duplicating and kind of just modeling it for success, or maybe changing a couple colors or the copy, whatever we got to do. So let's say over here, spend $100 over here today. Let's say today, what day is it? Today's Monday. Today we just launched this ad yesterday. Monday, spent $100. Let's say the click-through rate is 3%. That's the click-through rate that we want to hit. Let's see, out of here, we got a couple of leads that we liked. Oops, this should be like Ron. So leads that we liked over here, Who do you have a good combo with? Sam and Ron would say, because Ron also closed, so it's got to be a good combo. So Ron, we like. We'll update this based upon your daily reporting. So Ron and Sam, great. Oops, I should put that over here because Ron and Sam came from this ad. This is going to allow us that, hey, Sam and Ron came on Monday. Now, if we have ad two and then ad three, I want to know that Ron and Sam came from graphic ad, so they allocate more of a budget to this one rather than the other ones. Only just makes sense. Simple is what makes us money, guys. That's what we're doing here. Cool. And then let's say over here, we found out we just looking into the KPIs of Facebook or in your Go High Level account. We found out 5 people scheduled, but we saw that only 3 people showed. So that's going to give us around a 60% show up rate. I don't know the exact number on there. It's like 5 divided by 3 times 100. Don't want to do that right now, but my VAs will do that for you guys. Don't worry. Count objections from this ad. So like, let's say over here that this one over here, let's say Jack came from a different ad. Let's say Jack came from, this actually should be over. Let's say Jack came over here. Let's say this is a common objection, boom, over here. Now we know what ad two, we got to kind of tailor those out. Or let's say even through Ron and Sam, they said specifically, hey, I don't have as much trust in funding companies, but you're still able to close them. Trust is a big factor in this ad. So now what we can just do is tailor out the copy or tailor out your hammer strategy or your email or your email and text retargeting and nurturing to these people to further build out trust. After call limber, let's say that, let's say this person didn't close. After call limber is this guy. Let's say Ron says that, hey, I'm going to pay when I get my payment in. This week I got a paycheck in, whatever, this Friday. I want to pay this Friday. That kind of is getting in this hot stage where he's going to pay eventually. Maybe he's on the fence about it. Maybe he's going to get paid later. Maybe he has to ask his wife, whatever. That's after call limber is what I call it. So from looking at your Go High Level account, looking at all the leads that came in through, let's say we had one person coming from after call limber, and let's say that was like, who was it? It was Jack or something like that we had here. Jack. Okay. And then close deal's name, of course, we're going to have over here. Who was it? It was Sam and Ron. Sam and Ron. And this is going to be around 20K. This is the stuff that we're going to post. So all ads we like, we update this daily. Metrics, these are the goals that we're going to hit when running the ads. Now, weekly plan of attack, monthly plan of attack. This is also important as well, too. Oh, first of all, before we get into that, ads we don't like, let's say that they go oversaturated or they're just not performing well. We're going to take the ad over here, we're going to move them to here, and we're going to add notes of why we don't like them. Don't like because doesn't, because gets people with bad credits as if it's a funding offer, okay? Cool. Now over here, ads test, this is when our team is handling all the graphics. We like to make sure that we're constantly rotating different graphics out every week. And at any given time, at least 10% of your budget is given off to testing new ads. Facebook really and the AI really does like it when you're constantly changing out and testing new graphics. Matter of fact, they're actually giving you a better cost result because you're showing them that you're testing. Even if the tests perform like shit, it's still going to get you a better cost result in terms of the actual leads and the quality and the cost for sales because you're showing the Facebook algorithm that you're constantly testing out new ads. So we want to make sure that you always have those on deck over here. Boom. But of course, those goes through approval process and Q. A graphic designer makes it first, then it goes to QC, then you approve it, and then it'll go into here. Boom. Mouthful. All right, monthly plan of attack. So whenever we do our calls, when we have on Zoom calls, this is kind of for that. Kind of make sure that we're all on the right track. Weekly plan of attack. So showing KPIs, don't need to worry about that too much, just to make sure that we're on track of stuff. Over here is the most important part. What problems do we see this week? What's our last week's plan? Let's say it was that, making sure automations are set when we launch ads, whatever. Did it work or not? Is the plan for the month or week need to change? This week's plan and dependencies. Boom. We mostly handle that during the actual Zoom calls, or my team will go through it when we have our weekly team meetings. Monthly plan of attack, kind of similar, just to make sure we're hitting all our targets. And then insights analysis for the last 4 weeks. What worked, what's not working, what are we trending in the right direction, and what's the plan for this month? Again, guys, this is going to be found underneath the media buy-in section of your Notion board, right? So if you need any help just understanding this, if you have any questions, hop on a call with me, reach out to me, guys. I want to make you more money with less work. We used to have this huge big KPI sheet that was showing all this data, but now we got all that in the back end now. So we can handle that. We want to make sure you, as a business owner, you're only focusing on the actual things that are important. Making more money for the company and the basic metrics that you need to understand. For example, click-through rate, cost per schedule, show-up rate, cost per close. The reason why we do this, you want to make sure that all your financial modeling that you do, like let's say we want to hit your goal of an additional 50K a month, 100K a month, 200K a month. We want to make sure that we're getting enough calls so that we can be able to hit those goals. We want to make sure that we're doing everything that we possibly can to make sure that we're hitting those clear goals. And this is how we do it. Thank you guys for watching. God bless, and I'll talk to you guys soon.